Hello YouTubers, shooters, reloaders, Flyer 556 coming to you tonight. I'm back in New Jersey, left the compound. I'm back in Commie, Jersey here. Tonight I'm going to do a video on questions and comments. This will be the second one so far. Once again, the reason I do it this way is because I don't like to reply to the comments on the computer on YouTube because it forces you to integrate your YouTube account into Google Plus, and I'm just not going to do that. I explained in questions and comments number one, I'm not interested in who's following who, or who's circle, or who's square, or triangle. This one's following, or that one's following, and I don't want nothing to do with the whole thing. I simply want to answer your questions and your comments, and that's it. I don't want to be forced into getting into anything I don't want to get into. And alright, enough said about that. I explained this on the last video, so I'm not going to go too into detail about it again. Anyway, most importantly, I want to thank all of you. You're the reason that I do this to begin with. And thank you everybody for subscribing and liking and watching my videos, and you guys are the reason I do all this. So okay, with that said, let's move on. I got a few bullet casting videos I put up there. I've had nothing but great comments. Everybody says they like the information. They're packed with good information. One guy even that said he was going to consider getting into the Lee 6 cavity molds, he said that he's watched hundreds and hundreds of videos, and he said that mine was filled with some of the best information that he's seen out of all the videos that he's watched, and he was very happy that he watched it, and he thanked me for all the great information. And I just want to say thank you to you guys, and thanks for subscribing and liking again. And that's about it on the bullet casting videos. I hope all the information I give on that stuff helps you guys that are getting into this, because I've definitely had my share of aggravation and problems with it, and I've worked my way through most of it, and I definitely consider myself an experienced bullet caster now, and I just casted a couple thousand 9mm today and had no issues whatsoever, because I'm good at it, and I'm not trying to come off like some know-it-all, but through experience I've gotten very good at it. And thanks everybody for all the flowers and the comments on the bullet casting videos. Also, I'm getting a lot of comments about people saying that they love the music that I put in the background. The good far outweighs the bad on the comments on that. Just to explain why I don't do that anymore. I really wish I could, but ever since I monetized my videos, well, the ones that don't have the music I did, and going forward I'm going to, but you can't put copyrighted music on anything that's monetized, so that's why I cut that out. If anybody's wondering what happened to the good music, that's what happened to it. Being I'm monetizing my videos now, I can no longer put copyrighted music in the background because I don't own the rights to it. So there isn't going to be any more music in the background. There's nothing I can do about that. YouTube doesn't allow anyone to do that if you monetize the video. So unfortunately, that's going to have to go away. Okay. Okay, moving on to the Obama internet ban video that I made. Had some good comments on that one, and I had one, I guess as Hickok 45 would put it, I had one troll out there named Darvis Architect. What a troll this guy is. But I want to give a big thank you to Red Rider 7 and Rob Morris for straightening this troll out. Especially Red Rider 7. Red Rider 7, you really got away with words. You really put this guy in his place. I felt it was my place to do it, and I was going to do it, but I didn't want to do it because I said with the Google Plus thing, I was going to wait until I got on here to do it. And you did it so good, Red Rider 7, I'm not even going to comment on it. There's no need. I couldn't even have done it that good myself. Thank you. Thank you, Red Rider 7, and also Rob Morris, because you helped too. Both of you. Big thanks to that. And thanks for all your input on that video, everyone. Okay, moving on. last questions and comments. Redneck Bobby. He gives me a lot of comments. Redneck Bobby said he got the Python. Excellent. Good for you, Redneck Bobby. Hope it shoots good. I'm sure you paid dearly for it. I was looking at one this weekend in the gun shop near my range, actually yesterday, and they had two of them. One was blued. They wanted 2600 used in very good condition, and one was more like mine. It was stainless or satin stainless, whatever it is. They wanted like 3800 for that one, and it wasn't in that great a shape, but that's what they wanted. It is what it is. They don't make it anymore, and they're hard to get, so they're going to be up there in price. Glad you got it. Hope it shoots good for you. Okay, moving on. How I get lead video. Sea Stealer X1 asked me, do they let you dig in the berm to get the lead? Because I explained on how I get quality lead for free on that video that I made, how I get quality lead for free, and that's how I get it. I dig it out of the hill that I shoot into, and many other people have shot into for over 100 years at the range that I shoot at. Yes, they do allow you to do it at the range that I shoot at. They do not allow you to do it if anybody's shooting or getting ready to shoot. Obviously, they don't want you out there because it raises a safety factor, but I don't do it that way anyway. I should have put this tip out there when I made the video, but I didn't think of it. I go very, very early in the morning. The way my range works is every range member has the combination to the gate to get in the gate at my range. So pretty much you got the leisure of going in whenever you want, leaving whenever you want. You just have to abide by the hours when you shoot. So to explain this simply, what I do is I prefer to do the lead gathering on Sunday morning because they don't allow you to shoot until 10 a.m. on Sunday morning. So what I do is I usually go there 6:30 in the morning, way before you're allowed to shoot, dig and sift out all my lead, way before anybody even considers going there, and I'm long done, change my clothes, getting ready to shoot at 10 o'clock or 9:30, preparing to shoot, hanging my targets and stuff like that when people start rolling up. And I'm already done with it. So I don't get in anybody's way, doesn't raise any questions. Really, nobody even knows that I did it. It's already done before anybody even gets there. Okay? So yes, they do let you do it as long as no one's shooting, but my advice is do it the way I do it. If you can possibly get there really early in the morning before anybody else, that's the best way to do it. This way you don't bother anybody, and you're not really creating any waves or stirring up any questions or like, what is that guy doing? The less people know, the better, is the way I see it. Do what you got to do, get it done, move on, carry on, and let other people come in and do what they got to do when it's time to shoot. This way one doesn't interfere with the other. Okay? Moving on. Marlin 1894 44 original, the current video. A couple of comments on this one. Pistol 1 asked, is the quality back? Yes, I would say yes, absolutely. Quality is back. But once again, with quality comes price. Yes, the quality's back and the price is up. You're going to pay $650, $700 is the going rate in my area on the East Coast here. I don't know what it is nationwide. It might vary some. That's what it is here. I paid $650 for that gun, like $700 out the door with the tax and the NICS check. That was how it went. But yes, the quality is back. And you did ask about the checkering being better on the old one. I don't know, maybe it might have been on the ones that had it, but the old one that I have that's not mine, that's my friend's, doesn't even have any checkering. This is one of the reasons why I like the new one better that I bought, because it has checkering. I don't know, possibly it's possible some of the older ones did have it and it was better, but to my knowledge, they don't even have it. I'm happy with the checkering that mine has, and hopefully that answers your questions. Okay, one more comment on the quality on the Marlin 1894 from Twist Off Rate. Twist Off Rate, yes, again, the quality's back, and again, with quality, the price goes up. So, I think I explained that in the last comment to Pistol 1, and That pretty much sums up the Marlin 1894. Okay, moving on to the Springfield Armory 1911 comparison I did. I did a comparison on Range Officer 1911 45 and the Range Officer 1911 A1 in 9mm. I have both of those guns. I bought them both at the same time. I did a comparison on them. Islam Ramsey wants to know if I could compare a Springfield 1911 A1 loaded 9mm with a Springfield Armory Range Officer 9mm. Well, the question to that is yes and no. I'd need help from another person because the A1 loaded that you've seen in the videos at Easton Fish and Game that I did with my brother isn't mine. That's my brother's. And that's not 9mm, that's in 45. So if it's cool, if you want to write one more comment, send me a comment, or I might just do it anyway. Because when my brother sees this, maybe he'll offer to swing by with the gun and I'll do the video and I'll get it up there for you. Yeah, I will do this. I just need him to bring the gun over, or I need to bring my gun over to his place and shoot a quick video, and I'll do the comparison. Hopefully he'll see this video soon and we'll make an arrangement to get this done. Anyhow, just to let you know, his Springfield 1911 A1 loaded is not 9mm, it's in 45, but it's the same difference. So if you like, I'll do the video with that and my 45 or my 9mm, either one in Range Officer. I could do that because I have both, but he only has it in 45. So if you want, I'll do the comparison with the Range Officer 45 and the A1 loaded in 45. I think that would be a good comparison. Or I'll do all three. I might even just do all three, because I do have the RO 9mm also. And we'll do something like that. I will make that video for you guys. Okay, moving on. Python. Doug Harlow wants to know, what is an Elite? The video I did on my Python, which is the Elite version, which was the last version that they made in 1999, aside from a few that were made after that out of the custom shop. Because I know everybody's going to make comments that when I say mine was the last one made, they're going to say, oh no, they made a few more in the custom shop. I realize that they did. Okay, so it's out there. I know they did. Doug Harlow wants to know, what is an Elite? I don't know the exact answer to that question. What I do know from what I read is the Elite was the last version they made in the custom shop. They put Elite on the barrel, which mine has. I bought mine in the middle of 99 to late 99, and it is the Elite version 6-inch, and to the best of my knowledge, that was one of the last versions that they made. That's what it means. It doesn't so much mean Elite like it's better than the other ones. That's not necessarily what it means. What it means is it was the last of its kind. Okay? To the best of my knowledge. Pretty much that's the best I can answer that question, Doug. Anybody that can help answer this, feel free to leave it in the comments on the Python video for Doug. But from what I read, that's what I gather. It was the last of its kind. Most importantly, I'm going to end this now. I don't want to make it too long. I just wanted to get another questions and comments video number 2 up and out there, because it's been a couple of months. I think it's time. And I did read that Google's going to do away with the integration thing with YouTube, where I'll be able to answer the comments without having to integrate my YouTube account to my Google account. But so far, that's still not happening. And I read this about a month ago, and I just tried to do it tonight, and it still wanted to integrate my account, so I chose not to do that, and I chose to make this video. And I have no problem continuing to do it this way. This is the way most people do it, because most people feel the same way I do about this subject. So that's that. Anyhow, most importantly, once again, I want to thank everybody for your support and your time watching my videos, your subscriptions, and all your great comments and all the thanks that you give me for doing what I do. Thank you to all of you. You guys are the reason I do this, and I'm going to keep doing it because the channel, it's growing slowly, but it is growing, and the subscribers are going up, And that's what I want to see. If I see progress, I'm going to keep doing this. And going forward, I got a few things in line once the weather starts to get cooler and shooting kind of calms down. I never was too into lever guns, but I've really gotten into them over this summer, and I kind of bought a fleet of them over the summer. I bought 3 Henrys, I bought the Marlin, and I'm planning on reviewing all of them over the winter, one by one, and I'm going to do a comparison with all of them together, I think, as a whole. And I'm looking to get one more, actually. I want to get the Marlin in 357 to complete the collection. And then I'll have 5 of them for when I do the complete video with them all together. I'll have the Henry in 22, I'll have the Henry in 357, I'll have the Henry in 44, and I'll have the Marlin in 44 and the Marlin in 357. The only one I don't have out of all of them is the Marlin in 357. I'm working on that, and when I get that, that's when I'll do the whole lot of them together. But I'm going to do each one by one when the weather starts to change. But right now it's kind of busy with fall bow and arrow starting up and a lot of shooting going on, trying to get as much shooting in as possible before it gets cold out. So that's kind of a question that I want to answer and explain what's going on with why I'm doing what I'm doing and when I'm going to do what I'm going to do, so you know what's in store for the future. And before I make this thing way too long, that's about it, guys. Again, thank you very much for subscribing and putting the time to watch my videos and liking them. And thanks again, everybody. That's it for this one. Flyer 556, I'm out.